The Los Angeles Clippers are a joke. No doubt about it. They just, in the middle of the night, on the road, cut the greatest player in their franchise history. They cut Christopher Emmanuel Paul III. I'm not a Clippers fan. I'm a Suns fan. All right. But I am still outraged. This is ridiculous. One of the greatest players of all time. You can't name. Chris Paul is probably one of the 30 best players to ever play the sport of basketball. No doubt about it. And this is basically a farewell tour. A farewell tour for Chris Paul. And they cut him from the team. That is just, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And as the reports have come out throughout the day, it has gotten more and more ridiculous as to the reason why he has been cut. Apparently, the reason why he was cut, he was vocal. He was outspoken. He was Chris Paul. He got cut for being Chris Paul. Okay? If there's one thing everyone knows about Chris Paul is he's going to talk. And if the team's bad, he's going to talk about the team being bad. And the Clippers have 5 wins. 5 wins. So yeah, Chris Paul's talking. He's outspoken, and apparently the perception in the Clippers organization was, he was a negative to the team for wanting them to do better, for wanting them to get back on defense. Chris Paul is in the wrong for that. And Tyronn Lue, head coach Ty Lue, not a big fan of Chris Paul being outspoken. And apparently when Chris Paul takes in the fact that he has this negative reputation with the team, he asks for a meeting. He apologizes if he comes off a certain way. He's just trying to be helpful, and he asks for a meeting with the coach, and the coach tells him no. Tyronn Lue would not meet with Chris Paul. That is ridiculous. Like, what kind of joke of an organization are the Clippers running? I mean, this is truly pathetic. Okay, no doubt about it. This is awful from the Clippers. The greatest player in their franchise history gets cut from the team in his farewell season. Brought back. Like, there's no reasonable explanation for why they could cut him. Their actual reason isn't good. They can't, it's not like they can say, oh, well, he's not playing good. Well, number one, he's in year what? What is this? Chris Paul's 20th, 19th, 18th season in the NBA? He's 40 years old. It's his last season. He's been regressing for like 4 years now. It's no surprise Chris Paul's not playing good. That was expected. Okay, what apparently isn't expected, but I guess we should have seen it coming, was how soft the LA Clippers are as an organization. Steve Ballmer is running a soft organization. All right, Charmin ultra soft organization. All right, he'll send Chris Paul home. Chris Paul's on a minimum contract. He's sending Chris Paul home for being outspoken. And meanwhile, all these years, Steve Ballmer has been paying Kawhi Leonard hundreds of millions of dollars to be at home. Kawhi Leonard, it's like Stephen A. Smith said, they can't send Kawhi Leonard home. He is home. Kawhi Leonard has been on the Clippers since 2019, and if he's been injured a third of the time, he's been just staying at home another third of the time, waiting for that environmentalist money, waiting for that laundered money from Steve Ballmer. And then the other third, he's been playing on the basketball court. And even when he does play, they still don't win. They've been a first-round exit year in and year out for many years. Kawhi Leonard's healthy in the playoffs last year. The Clippers still don't win games. What a joke of an organization. What a joke. James Harden goes there to coast the rest of his career, presumably. So he doesn't have to be the first option, and he has to be the first option because this organization is a joke. Norman Powell has a fantastic all-star caliber season with the Clippers last year, and they traded him to Miami. What did the Clippers even get out of that trade? I don't know. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And this isn't to mention the arguably the second greatest player in Clippers history, Blake Griffin. He signed a 5-year deal with them and got traded 2 months later. Got traded to the Pistons. That's what the Clippers do. The Clippers trade Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Granted, we didn't know how good he was going to be, but the trade has not looked good once in the last 4 or 5 years. They traded Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and $1 billion first-round picks to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Paul George, who was hurt half of his entire time with the Clippers, and the other half they weren't winning basketball games. What are we doing? What is this organization doing? It is a joke of an organization. And Tyronn Lue, sitting there, not wanting to have a meeting with one of the greatest players of all time because he thinks he's too outspoken about the team's failures. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Charmin Ultra Soft. All right, the Clippers are a joke of a franchise, and this is why they are not successful. They make bad decision after bad decision after distasteful decision after distasteful decision. It is absolutely classless what they did to Chris Paul, and now they're a lottery team that doesn't even own their lottery pick.